All right, guys. So one more thing I want to add to the end of that previous video, and I cut this off. So let me try to break this down. And it is so hard to kind of put all my ideas, all of my thoughts in a 5-10 minute video, because I always get someone that says I disagree, will not infringe, or they mistake what I'm actually trying to say. And so let me try to clarify this a little bit more. Two things. My question is, if does everyone have the right to defend themselves with a firearm? Whether they're a good guy, a bad guy, a shithead, they contribute back to society, they pay their taxes, they're a drug user, they're a drug dealer, they commit crimes, they don't pay their tickets, etc. Yada yada. Does everybody have that right? I'm just curious on your thought, because I think most people, and I'm not bragging, I'm not high gloating. I'm clean. I have a clean record. I pretty much follow the law. You can call me a Boy Scout. You can call me square, whatever. I follow the rules, which is probably why I don't find myself in a lot of these situations that people find themselves in. They're like, you shouldn't have been in that part of town. What were you doing over there at 2 or 3 o'clock in the night? Buying drugs? Why did you let strangers in your house? Why'd you let somebody move in with you? I've just been very cautious, and it's by living a clean lifestyle. Um, I'm just very cautious of my ways. If I have a ticket, a speeding ticket, or have some type of violation, I comply. I make sure I have insurance on my vehicle. I make sure that I follow the law. And the question that again I'm going to ask you is, do you think everyone in this country, should be able to own a firearm? Should everyone be able to defend themselves? Right or wrong, good guy or bad guy, a shithead or church going person, does everybody have that right? Or if you're not, and I'm going to keep it simple, you're the good guy or you're bad guy. If you're not a good guy and you fall in the lines of of the bad guy, should you even be in possession of a firearm? Because you're only breaking the law even more. Or do you have that right to say, look, I am a shithead, I am a criminal, I hate the law, I don't like to follow the cops, I don't pay my tickets, I owe back child support, I'm just a shithead type of guy. I don't give a F about whatever, but I'm going to carry a gun. Do you still have that right? I'm asking. The last part of that, from the previous from that previous video I uploaded, there was a caller who called in, and she said, guys, I just want to add one thing to the conversation, and then I'm going to hang up. And she goes, I haven't heard anyone say this, and I really wish somebody would say this. And she says, I wish somebody would say and speak on and and clearly say, these people have the right to defend themselves. People. That's it. Not white, not black, not brown, not legal or illegal, not good guy, not bad guy, not criminal. Were they underage? Should they have, were they able to own the firearm legally? Did they obtain it legally? She just said, I really wish somebody would say, these people have the right to defend themselves. It's okay to defend yourselves. And that goes back to my other question is, should everyone be able to defend themselves with a firearm? There's a stick, there's a knife, there's a bat. There are other means of protection. There's if you're a martial artist, or you can physically handle someone coming in and you think you can take them on, there are other means to defend yourselves. And my question is just, does everybody have that right, or just a certain category of people? Because we don't live in the times anymore of just simplicity of like, you're either an American or you're a foreigner. You're either rich or you're poor. You're either straight or you're not. We have so much complex in this country. We have so many categories, so many groups. And the way that we used to live in this country, which I know things are going to change regardless if I like them or not, whether I'm alive or not alive, things always change. And things will change in the future, that whatever we deem right or wrong, whatever we deem as far as this is how America should be, this is how I grew up, we came out just fine. You kids, you next generation, you should follow the law too. You should follow these same principles. That time is done. People of today don't live in the world of yesterday. And I get that. And I feel like I'm getting to the crest, or the crevice of that borderline of old man. Like, man, no one lives like that. No one thinks like you anymore. That it's a new generation. And I find myself getting frustrated because I work alongside people that don't have the same integrity, work ethic, responsibility. They don't have the same thoughtfulness because they're just selfish. It's just a whole different generation. And so, back to my question is, should we have sanctuary states so we can simplify some of this? And people that don't like the Second Amendment can move to those states to either go to school, make a career, be a politician, live in an environment where, hey, no one in this area is allowed to have guns. And if you do, you go to jail. Figure it out. I don't know. But I guarantee you, you start promoting, hey, if we catch you illegally with a firearm, or you commit a crime and you're in the wrong, we're going to cut your fucking hand off. We're going to cut your feet off. People will stop shooting. People will stop doing bad things. But until then, you have to put up with what you put up with. So anyway, I gotta run, guys. Let me know what you think, and hope this was a good conversation. Adios, amigos.